Okay. We in 2nd Ezra 13 and verse 13. And there came much people unto him. Look how people gonna come. Now, we're working hard, to make it to the kingdom. Well, listen, there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some gonna be happy, some were sorry, some gonna be sorry, some of them were bound, some people gonna be put in chains, and others some brought of them that were offered. You hear that? They're gonna bring those that are offered. There it is. They're gonna be offered up to be servants and handmaids, as it is written. You can't change it. We read in Isaiah 60 and 14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Most High, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, we as the Israelites, so that no man went through thee, and nobody, we don't have no banks and nobody's, borrowing from us. No corporations, massive corporations and so forth. I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings, and thou shalt know that I, the Most High, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. Oh yeah. And you go to talk about just for brass, he's going to give us gold and all the things that he's going to give us in the kingdom. But going back to 2nd Ezra 13, you see, verse 13, and there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some going to be happy. Because he tells us, some going to be happy, glad, because he told us if we make it, in Revelation 21 and 4, Revelation 21 and 4, and the Most High shall wipe away, he's going to wipe away all tears from their eyes. He said he's going to wipe away all tears from our eyes. The Most High will. And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow. See, some going to be glad, ain't no more sorrow no more. No crying, ain't going to be no crying no more. No death, no sorrow, no crying, neither shall there be any more pain. Man, for the former things are passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I'll make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful. Hallelujah. Listen, to the Most High, look. Going back to 2nd Ezra 13 and 13. And there came much people unto him. Where this is after, ain't no Army, Navy, Marines, or Air Force. Like he said in verse 11, ain't gonna be nothing but dust and smell of smoke. It says, and there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some were sorry. So that ain't those, because we ain't gonna be sorry for them no more. Most High will, we make it. Some were sorry, they're going to be sorry, crying and going off. Some of them were bound, and they're going to be shackled and chained. And others, some brought of them that were offered. See? Then was I sick through great fear, and I awakened and said, thou hast showed thy servant these wonders from the beginning, and hast counted me worthy that thou should have received my prayer. See? So then he asked for the interpretation of the dream. That's why when we go back to, we didn't conclude in Job 34, 33, 14. Go back there again, and you'll see how the Most High communicate with a lot of us. Job 33 and 14. For the Most High speaketh once, yet twice, yet man perceiveth it not. It's an inner dream, in a vision of the night. This is what Ezra was given. When deep sleep falleth upon men, he's in slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction. That's why he wrote what he dreamed about. That he may withdraw man from his purpose, what you want to do, and hide pride from man. You're going to do just what the Most High say you're going to do. You don't have no choice but to do what he say do. So yeah, when we look at, go back to Micah 4. And verse 5 again, it says, for all people will walk every one in the name of his power. And we will walk in the name of the Most High, our power, forever and ever. And it could be Israelites. We can walk in the name of our power, you know. And we're going to walk in the name of the Most High, power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, said that's his name forever, forever and ever. Too, you see. In that day, said the Most High, will I assemble her that hearted. He got to gather us. He going to assemble all of us that hearted. Because we had heart. We had a stance. That's why I say we had them in derision or reproach, you know. Not knowing who we are. As the 12 tribes of Israel, scattered among all these nations, learning the way of the heathen. In that day, said the Most High, will I assemble her that hearted, and I will gather her that is driven out, who is driven out from our land, and her that I have afflicted. Because he told us in Deuteronomy 28, 15 to 68, we don't follow his commandments, he's going to bring all these curses upon us. He told us already what he was going to do to us, and our ancestors knew. You know, they sinned, and that's why it tells us in Lamentations 5 and 7. That's why when y'all have a problem about what's getting ready to go down with the other nations, and you know, well, y'all probably don't think about what we went through, but this is what it says in Lamentations 5 and 7, because most people don't even consider what we've been through. And you are Israelite. Listen, our fathers have sinned, our forefathers sinned, and are not. They're not even here. And we that's living today have borne or carried their iniquities. You see. Say servants have ruled over us. Hear that? Servants. Supposed to be slaves, but they servants. You say servants have ruled over us. There was none that does deliver us out of their hand. Ain't no man gonna save us. Point blank. That's what we read about. You know, MASHAYACH, Most High telling MASHAYACH, crumble MASHAYACH, rise MASHAYACH, and go and judge and make war in Revelation 19:11, what we read earlier. Oh yeah. Micah 4 and 6. In that day, said the Most High, will I assemble her that hearted. He's going to assemble us. And I will gather her that is driven out. We the 12 tribes of Israel. And her that I have afflicted behind not doing what he say do. And I will make her that hearted a remnant. Hear that? Well, we just read about the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's that remnant. Many words that he used in the Bible concerning that 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. He used remnant, election, to elect. He said few. Say all, which is a certain number, many, justified, the glorified, the sanctified, the chosen, you know, many names that are used pertaining to we as the 12 tribes of Israel, to 1/3 that he's going to redeem. He said, I will make her that hearted a remnant, and her that was cast far off, like way over here in this Western Hemisphere, a strong nation. A strong nation, and the Most High shall reign over them in Mount Zion from henceforth and even forever. Hallelujah. That's why he say, look, Micah 60. Not Micah, but excuse me, Isaiah 60. 60, and I believe we're going to look at verse 21. This is what it says. Thy people, the 12 tribes of Israel, that 1/3, also shall be all righteous. Be righteous. Meaning keeping the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. That's what we're rehearsing right now. And doing the best we can to keep his moral laws, civil laws, dietary laws, and ceremonial laws. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planet, it's the Most High gonna do this. No man, y'all looking for man. No, it's the Most High gonna do this. He said the branch of my planet. Fearful thing to fall in the hands of living power. Y'all looking for a man to do something that the Most High said, the branch of my planting, the work of my hands. Man, y'all better watch out. That I may be glorified. Because see, that's what Moses did. That's why Moses didn't make it to the promised land. You know, he said, hey, he was told him, MASHAYACH told him as an angel of the Most High, hey, speak to the rock, it's going to bring forth his water. Understand this? It didn't say my water, it said it's going to bring forth his water. He told him. Then he told Israel was getting on his nerve, man. And he said, hey, you rebellious Israelites, he said, must we fetch you water? And he hit the rock twice. Bam, bam. The Most High loved us, so he brought the water forth. But he told him because he did that. That's why y'all can look at it any way you want to. Moses was a man, he said he spoke to Moses mouth to mouth. I don't think none of us on that status. In this world today, shoot, we just learn how to read, man. Come on. He showed Moses all the lands that he was given the 12 tribes. Took him up to a high mountain and said, hey, look over there. That's where Zebulon gonna be. That's where Judah gonna be. That's where Ephraim gonna be. All the different lands, man. He showed them. And he said, you go over there and die. Because you didn't give me the glory for bringing forth my water. Now, the Most High doing everything for us. And how many times you hear people say, oh, praise the Most High. Oh, I'm hurting. Oh, I'm in pain. Oh, praise the Most High. Nah. Y'all got birthday parties. Y'all got all these things y'all celebrate for yourself. Exalting yourself. The Most High name is jealous. That's why we ain't do certain things, man. Understand this. It wasn't in our character. Do certain things, man. Better understand. You better be glorifying the Most High. You better start talking about it. I did a lesson on that, I think. Yeah. How you gonna save you and you don't even know you? You don't even talk about it. Listen. Going back to Isaiah 60. If I hand you the Bible and say, just show me the Most High, and you can't, that's dangerous. That sounds dangerous. I ain't talking about the Most High talking about, I'm talking about just him, who he is. This is what he said, Isaiah 60. He said, verse 21, thy people, we the 12 tribes of Israel also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. You keep hearing that tonight. Forever, forever, forever. The branch of my planting. This is what the Most High gonna do. The work of my hands. That admires the Most High. That I may be glorified. You hear that? That he may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000. The little one gonna become 1,000. Will have 1,000 babies. In a small one, a strong nation. Hear that? In a small one, a strong nation. They say he's gonna make us a strong nation. A small one gonna bring forth a strong nation. I, the Most High, this is the power of the Most High, will hasten it in his time. You see? So, I mean, like I say, it behooves everybody to, as much as possible, to try their best to learn of him and give him the glory. Like I said, I don't think any of us can claim to be as powerful as Moses. And here we are in these last days, and gonna be a lot of things going down, man. Excuse me. You gotta be ready for it. Your mind gotta be ready for it. Look. Go to Revelation 6. Verse 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse. His name that sat upon it was called Death. And his name that sat on him was Death. And hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth. To what? To kill with sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. This your friendly neighborhood, so-called elite, so-called white man, Edomite. And when he had opened the fifth seal, this is what the characteristics that he came to do. That's why the Most High told us in Proverbs 16:4. They're in order though. Ain't that what he said he gonna do? That's what he said he gonna do. That's why he said Proverbs 16:4. The Most High has made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. And we know Job 9:24 says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is it? So they painted their pictures as being the Most High, MASHAYACH, YAHAWASHI, and everyone else of the Bible. To this day. Nobody's complaining about that. They complain about Hebrew Israelites, complain about that. You see? Do a smear campaign on how they smeared on MASHAYACH, YAHAWASHI. No, first and foremost, how they smeared the Most High. Well, y'all, let me make sure that some of y'all probably think I don't know what I'm talking about. Look, this is the Holy Bible. I gotta keep showing it to you. The Holy Bible. Here it is right here. Bam. You see? See right there? Y'all see right there? Can y'all see it online? I'll read it to you. It says, as a so-called white man in the air, with a cloth around his genital, representing the Most High, says, in the beginning, God created heaven and the earth. Heaven and earth. In the beginning, God created heaven and earth. So you can't deny it, man. Come on. Somebody need to be complaining about that. And the fact that they say they MASHAYACH, YAHAWASHI. Nobody can prove it. We can prove that he was a brother. Revelation 1:14 and 15. He had hair of wool and his feet like a defined brass as if it burned in the furnace. So Revelation 6:9 says, and when he had opened the fifth seal, prophecy of destruction, I saw under the altar, under the priesthood, the souls of them that were slain for the word of the Most High and for the testimony which they held. So it's going to be martyrs, you know. And they cry with a loud voice saying, so they got some type of means to be able to communicate with the Most High. And they cry with a loud voice saying, how long, O Most High, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell where? On the earth. Read it again. He said, they cry to the Most High, and they cry with a loud voice, the martyrs that they have killed, saying, how long, O Most High, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them which dwell on the earth? And white robes were given unto every one of them. And it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season, until their fellow servants also and their brethren that should be killed as they were should be fulfilled. So we martyrs. Y'all ready for that? That's why you gotta do what you gotta do. Make sure, hey, If it happened, ain't nothing you could do after that. It's the judgment. So they're going to be martyrs. So we got to be ready. So, I don't know, did you have any other questions on that?
Thank you. The water.
Oh, yeah, the water. One more I want to go back to there. Let's go to Micah 4 and 10. So I was still with that. It says, be in pain. Micah 4 and 10. It says, be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion. You know, like a woman say, like a woman in travail, like a woman having a baby, and those contractions are far apart, and they get closer and closer and closer and closer together. So like a woman in travail. For now shalt thou go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field, and thou shalt go even to Babylon. There, Babylon represents America. There shall thou be delivered. Hear that? We're going to be delivered here. There, the Most High shall redeem thee from the hand of thine enemy. Isn't that what salvation is about? Isn't that what saved is about? Isn't that what we read about in Luke 1, 68 to 71? That we should be saved from our hands of our enemies and all that, those that hate us. It say, now also many nations are gathered against thee that say, let her be defiled. That's why they say we ain't under the law. Many nations, they all together. Let her be defiled. And let our eye look upon Zion. Let our eyes look upon the 12 tribes of Israel. But they know not the thoughts of the Most High. Remember what we read in Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 7. It said, we weird ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yeah, we've gone through desert where there lay no way. But as for the way of the Most High and the MASHAYACH, we have not known it. What did it say? Verse 12, but they know not the thoughts of the Most High. They don't know the thoughts of the Most High. Neither understand they his counsel. For he shall gather them as the sheaves into the floor. That's right. Arise and thrust, O daughter of Zion, from Yasharallah. For I will make thine iron, thy horn, thy power iron, and I will make thy hoofs brass. That means our feet. We in Micah 4 and 13, it said, arise from Yasharallah and dress, like you have the wheat when you're stressing and it be all on the floor. O daughter of Zion, O 12 tribes of Israel, say, for I will make thine horn iron. You're going to make our power iron. And I will make thy hoofs, that's under our feet, brass. And thou shalt beat in pieces many people. And thou shalt beat in pieces many people. And I will consecrate their gain unto the Most High, and their substance unto the power, the Most High power of the whole earth. You hear that? That's why it says. I read it in Revelation. You can read it in Isaiah. That's why I say there's no New Testament. There's only the law and the prophets. And they just give an understanding of what's already written. That's why he told us in Isaiah 60. In verse 11, it says, therefore, thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, these other nations, and that their kings may be brought. Point blank. Same thing is said in Revelations, 11th chapter. No, it's no, it's not. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on for a second.